Start. Mm, Okay, some of you friends haven't come until now. Okay, so one of you was asking why we didn't had class for 2 weeks. First, tell me, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what happened was my uncle passed away on last week, last week actually. So due to which I was unable to take your class, and this Monday, on this Monday I had a exam, and that exam was like very long, so I couldn't take your class in the evening. So sorry for that, and we will start. Like what you guys have done in this period when we didn't had class.
Sir, we just revised the chapters.
Okay, very good. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Rohit, how was your presentation?
Sir, it was good.
Oh, very good. Did your teachers liked your project?
Yes, sir. The science teacher told it was very good.
Sir, even
Very
we made a
nice.
project, sir.
Oh, very good.
Sir,
You had. Mhm.
yes, sir. Also, like, the teachers told that if like whichever project is selected, like whichever project will be the best. So, and if the teachers have confidence on the topic, then they told that they're gonna select it for next year science fair in Delhi.
Oh, cool.
Sir, so ours
So
got selected, sir.
yours
Sir,
got
but,
selected.
sir, even my teacher told you keep your project for the science fair which is upcoming.
Oh, very good, guys. Very good. Keep it and keep working on it. What was your project, Ashwath?
Sir, solar powered car and like a watch that works on sensory motion.
Watch the.
That works on sensory motion, sir.
It works on sensory motion. Okay, can you
That
explain
that
how it
will,
works?
sir. So there's a car, sir. Can I show you, sir? Can I share screen?
Sure. First of all of you, turn
It's,
on your camera
sir,
and
it's
then.
not there in my home, sir. But my friend took it. So can I share my screen, sir? It's there.
Sure. Wait.
Sir, can I not turn on the camera as I have some throat pain?
Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir. Sir, my syllabus is done for the exam, so from next week we have revision worksheets. I just wanted to
Okay.
let you know, sir.
Okay, your syllabus is done for exams like in your class.
Sir, but our science exam is the last for which I'll have only 1 day to prepare.
Okay, when is your exam?
Sir, it's on 15th of December.
Sir, okay, thanks, sir.
Which exam? Is it half yearly or the final? Final will be on next
Sir,
year, right? In
term
April
two,
or May.
because our final is in Feb.
Finals in Feb. Okay, very good. So your syllabus is done. Okay, you can ask your doubts separately if you have any doubt. Like we cannot rush immediately to complete everything. Okay, and also we have only 2 classes in a week, and one class goes only for discussion of the exam paper. So I will try to move a little fast so that we cover more and more syllabus. Okay, comparison between a normal RC car and our RC car. Okay, can you tell me what is RC?
Sir, ours is a remote control, radio control, radio control.
Remote control. Okay,
Yeah, it's also called radio control, sir.
okay.
Sir, like our RC
Hmm.
car, like
How,
we bought the RC car, sir, and we modified the parts inside also, and
which
then
parts you modified?
the motherboard, sir.
Motherboards. With what
We
you
also
installed in it?
we changed the power source of it, sir, to the solar panel. We also
Okay.
added another
Where?
part, sir, like a turbine. So whenever the
Mhm,
car like moves in a speed, sir, the turbine rotates to
mhm.
and then it's connected to a generator. The generator converts the kinetic energy into electrical energy.
Oh, nice.
Sir, and
And
we also
where
made a
the where does this electrical energy go?
it is used to power the car again, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Got it.
Uh, yes, sir. It's there here. The infinite power car.
Very good.
Sir, and also another thing is that we made a 3D print, we made a watch, sir. Like,
Mhm.
if we like move the watch, like if we uh, tilt the watch in one direction, like different
Mhm.
directions, it like different
Okay,
functions, like for example, if we tilt it forward, the car moves forward. Like, we
okay.
made it on the principle of sensory motion, sir. Like, and also
Sensory
there are
motion, like just like joystick and you say
yes, sir.
gyroscope.
Yeah, sir, gyroscope. It detects the angle, right, sir? That
Mm.
that one.
Very good. Fine. And who was, did you completed this project by yourself or did you had any partner?
Yeah, sir. Like 4 people did it.
Four people. Okay, very good.
My classmates
That's a good
also.
project. That's a good project. Very good.
We
Show
also
me.
we also changed the remote also, sir. The remote
Mhm.
also is connected to a solar panel.
Remote also connected solar panel. Very good. Show me where you installed that solar panel in the car.
Sir, so this image, sir, there are you can see like in the car, right, sir? Mm, sir, like just like this, if you think there is a motherboard in the car,
Hmm.
so there are two wires, sir, a red wire and a black wire. They're connected
Hmm.
to two parts in the motherboard called B plus and B minus. So
Okay.
B plus is a positive terminal, B minus is a negative terminal. So if they're connected to batteries, we need to charge the batteries now and then, right, sir? So we connected that to the solar panel. So
Okay.
if we are
Okay.
using the car in the sun, the at the same time, like the
Hmm.
car can be running, and at the same time, the remote is charging. So like we removed the batteries, we tried a couple of times. We attached solar panel and tried it. It did not work, sir. We tried to do something else also. We removed the batteries, checked, it did not work. So a couple of tries and then it worked, sir. We removed the batteries and
Okay.
it's a with the solar energy, it's directly powering the car.
Directly powering up. Do you know the reason behind not charging up of these batteries? Like why these batteries didn't get charged due to solar panel?
Sir, because this batteries actually need a certain amount of energy to get charged, sir. Like they cannot like get
Hmm.
charged by the small amount of like 6 volts of energy. They cannot get directly charged, sir. They have to
Very
get
good.
the nice like amount of energy and a constant
Hmm.
like constant flow, sir. Like for example, if we uh, charge it with like if we attach solar panel to the battery, we want it to charge.
Hmm.
If like for example,
Hmm.
120 volts or something, it will get charged, sir. But
Hmm.
even if this flow
Hmm.
of 120 volts is irregular, like it decreases to 60, again it increases. It cannot charge, sir.
Hmm. Very good. That's good. You know the reason why it is not charging.
Yes, sir.
Correct. That it needs more power than this small solar plate. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it may have charged if the surface area of this solar plate was big.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good.
Yes,
What
sir.
else? What else is there?
Timeline, sir. We actually our science teacher told we have to complete it in 5 days. So if we got more days, we could have made it better, sir. It's simple.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good work, Ashwath. Keep it up. Now
Yes,
all
sir.
of you tell me one thing. What is the efficiency of a solar plate?
So it doesn't require too much energy. It works because of the sun's because the sun like when the solar panel comes in the sun, it starts working by itself, so it consumes less energy.
No, I'm not asking about consumption. I'm asking about efficiency. So what efficiency in this
You
context
mean
means that
percentage, sir? Like percentage?
yes,
Sir,
yes,
around
let me explain. Like in
20
this
to
context,
25%. 20%.
okay, very good. That is correct. So what efficiency in this context means that how much energy it is getting. Okay, how much energy it is getting and
Compared
how
to the
much it is
energy.
able to convert. Yes, how much it is able to convert it into electrical energy. So this is efficiency. Okay, like it is getting energy very much, but it is able to convert very less.
Less.
That's why, like Ashwat told that the energy, why you
Cannot be
guys
enough
have,
to charge a battery, sir.
yes, why you guys turned off your camera? Keep it turned on for 5-10 minutes at least.
Sir, I'll try to turn on, sir.
Turn on.
It's connected to the TV, sir.
Okay, others, turn on your camera. Ashwat, keep your camera attached. Okay, next time.
Yes, sir.
Be
I'm trying.
prepared.
Yes, sir. I'm attaching.
Yes, Harshit. Hmm. Okay, okay.
Sir, you told that we'll start metals and non-metals.
Not metals and not non-metals, but chemical effects of electric current. Who told you we will start metals and non-metals?
Thought we were going to start that, sir.
Okay, first we will talk about efficiency. Okay, so it is the output power upon input
Power
power.
into 100.
Okay, so
That's
this is
percentage.
efficiency, that how much output power we get out of input power, the power it is getting. And when we are talking about particular value of efficiency, we always talk in terms of
Into
percentage.
percentage.
So we multiplied this thing as 100%. Okay, so the efficiency of solar plates
Is
range around
15% to 20%, sir.
15 to 22%. Okay, so can you tell me one thing, that is this efficiency low or high? Ashwat, you wait, let others answer. Okay, tell me, is this efficiency low or high? Okay, guys, reply. At least say something, that did you understood what I'm saying or not? I'm asking, is this efficiency low or high?
Low,
Yes,
sir.
Sheshta.
Low.
Sir, low.
Okay, low. Okay, very good.
Sir, it's low, but it's kind of high, but it can decrease over time, right?
Yes, it depends on the, like, the weather conditions or the amount of sunlight there is. Okay, the amount of sunlight available, it depends on that. There are many factors which can like affect the output power, but right now we are talking about efficiency only. So what does this efficiency means? Like, the sunlight is coming. Okay, let's say the sunlight is coming as 100 watt. Okay,
But
you know about power, right? Have you seen the 100 watt bulb?
yes, sir.
Let me show you if I get an image of 100-watt bulb.
Sir, 1 watt is like 1 volt, right, sir?
No, no, 1 watt is not equal to 1 volt, but watt is unit of power. 1 volt is unit of what? Like what I'm asking, what? I'm confused. The power is 1 watt. Okay, and where is 1 volt is potential. Or in terms of battery and the cells we say voltage. Okay, so power and voltage, these are two different things.
Sir,
Sir, what is
Yes.
potential?
sir, I always have a doubt in voltage, ampere, and watts.
Okay,
So can
first thing we will
you
see what.
explain about the model?
Sure. Have you seen an electrical circuit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me, what is this?
An electric
Sir,
cell.
electric cell.
Okay, we can call this many names. We can like
So that is
card,
what is
Cell.
So
cell,
battery is a
battery.
collection of cells.
Sir,
Right?
battery is a
Battery has
collection of cells.
4 lines. Battery is having 4 lines.
Yes, sir. It's a collection of cells, right, sir? Like 2 or more cells.
Yes, we can say that collection of cells. But this sign we represent in a circuit. That means we have a power source. Okay, basically we have a power source. So that power source can be a battery. That power source can be a cell. Okay, so we use different names. Either this circuit can be a cell or battery. So can you tell me what thing does it supply? Okay, what energy does it
Electrical
supply?
energy.
Electron.
Okay, it supply electron. So what is this bigger plate? Can you tell
It
me?
is positive.
Positive terminal.
Terminal.
Positive terminal.
So it is positive terminal. This is positive terminal and lower one is negative terminal. So where does electron emit?
From
It is
positive, sir.
negative, sir.
Positive to negative.
No, the current always go from positive
Negative.
to negative, but electrical currents are the electrons are always emitted from the negative
Negative to positive.
terminal. Okay, this way the electrons travel. Get it? That the electrons travel always out of negative plate and it goes towards the positive plate. Now, can you tell me what is the direction of the electrical current?
Positive to negative.
Positive to negative.
So,
That
but
means the
I
current.
didn't understand why. Like
Yes,
electrons. The
I
other.
will tell you. I will tell you. This way.
So do electrons actually move or do they push each other?
No, electrons always move. Why we move? Because let's say there is a negative plate. There is a positive plate. What does this negative positive means? That the negative plate has a many negative charges. It has a many negative charges. And this has many positive charges. Okay, so what we took a plate and that plate has a spread of many positive charges on its surface. So that's
So,
why as a whole.
so more the difference between the positive and negative, the more the voltage is. Is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
More the
Sir, can
difference.
you repeat again, sir?
So I'm telling is that right now I'm saying two plates. One is negative plate and other is positive plate. So what does this negative and positive means? That a plate, let's say you are taking a neutral plate. The what does this neutral mean? That there is no charge. Okay, you are taking just a neutral plate and you put many negative charges on that plate. Okay, you put let's say 1,000 charges, 1,000 negative charges. Okay, give me example of negative charge.
Electron.
Electron. Very good. So you put 1,000 electron on this neutral plate, and this electron gets spread on the whole of the surface. So as a whole, can you tell me what is the charge of this plate now?
Negative.
Negative.
Okay.
Very good. So this is a negative plate. Now I do the same procedure for the positive plate. I take a neutral plate and I put positive charges on it. Can you give me example of positive charges?
So like protons, but we can keep
Protons.
protons. It is the lack of electrons which makes it positive terminal, positive terminal.
Correct. Lack of electrons also make, and we can say that protons also. Okay.
Okay.
So
So, but
the
we can't add protons, right? Can we add protons? Like,
we cannot add
okay,
proton. Correct. That's correct.
we
So
can't.
when there is a lack of electron, then only we develop positive charges.
So in the practical life, we can't like we only use the principle of the lack of electrons. Is it so?
No, no,
Practically.
we practically we can generate protons also.
Okay. Okay.
That you will encounter when you can go in higher studies, that in some experiment they are able to generate positive charges, the protons also. What you are saying, the deficiency is that, let's say there is a chlorine, and out of chlorine we take out one electron, so that chlorine becomes positive. Okay, or no, let's not take chlorine, but it is electronegative element, so we take sodium. Out of sodium one electron goes out, so it becomes positive. So that means this as a whole is a positive, right? So let's not go in more technicality. Right now I'm just saying that I am taking a plate which has many positive charges. Okay, you can assume, because generally what we have positive and negative, electron and proton. So you can assume that there are many protons on this plate. Okay, so
Okay,
I
sir.
took a neutral plate which has many positive charges. So can you tell me what is the whole charge of this plate?
It's a positive.
Positive. So I put a wire in between these. With this wire has many electrons on it. Okay, this wire
Yes, sir.
has
Does it
electron,
mean that the
electron.
wire is negatively charged, or does it have free electrons?
No, not not electrically charged. Do you know
Okay.
the concept of
Free
conductors?
electrons. What, sir? Yeah, I know,
Uh,
sir.
Yes, sir.
huh, correct. So I will explain what are conductors and these their mechanism right now, just like Kartik said. So we will say that there are free electrons. What does this free electron mean? That there are some
Valence,
outermost shell. Yes,
valence electrons. I mean, the
yes.
electromagnetic force of the electrons is weaker.
Mhm. So there are some elements which has outermost electron very far from the nucleus. So that way, the outermost electron experience very less attractive force with the nucleus. So it is kind of like Kartik said, the valence electron. So these valence electron, which are the electrons present in the outermost shell, they are kind of free. Why we are calling it free? Because it does not have uh, the attractive force with the nucleus. Okay, very less force. So I'm taking these as free electrons, like they are at the outermost shell, and now I have applied two plates, positive and negative. Can you tell me where will these electrons go? Where will these move?
Positive terminal of the plate.
Positive terminal. Very good.
So can you tell again?
Okay.
So
So I'm asked.
negative will go like electrons will go to the positive terminal.
Positive. Correct. So this wire has many electrons present. So this electrons will go towards positive terminal, positive plate. Okay, we are talking about these plates. These are plates. So can you tell me why these electrons will go towards the positive plate?
Make neutral equilibrium, electrical equilibrium.
Okay, electrical
Again,
equilibrium. Anyone else?
negative charges are attracted towards positive charges.
Correct. So positive and negative charges always attract each other. These always attract each other. And can you tell me when there are two positive charges, what will happen?
They
They did
repel.
not attract.
They repel, sir.
They will repel. Okay, when you place two positive charges close to each other, they will repel. They will move, they will apply force towards away.
Sir, why can't the charges from the positive terminal go to the negative plate?
Why does?
Like, why can't energy pass from the positive terminal to the negative?
Energy is different thing. Right now we are talking about the movement of charges, movement of electron. Okay, so right now we are concerned with the movement of electrons, that why it is going towards positive, why it is not going towards negative. Okay, so you understood that when
Yes,
we
sir.
put two positive charges close, then it will repel. They will force, they will apply force away from each other. Now let's say I have put two negative charges close to each other. What will happen? Will they attract or repel?
Repel.
Repel.
Repel. Okay, so that means the charges of same sign always repel each other, whereas charges of different sign attract each other. So same is the mechanism here. When I apply a negative plate and a positive plate, and there are electrons in between these two plates, so what will happen? These electrons will always try to move towards the positive plates. Okay, so this electron will move towards the positive plate because electron and the negative and positive charges always attract each other, whereas this negative and these electrons are also negative, so they will try to repel. So what will this plate will do? This plate will apply a force, a push. Okay, this plate will push this electron towards this side, and this positive plate will attract. Okay, this will pull these electrons towards itself. Okay, so this is how electrons move. Okay, Karthik, your question was that how these electrons are moving. So actually there is a positive terminal and negative terminal. When we apply a positive terminal, positive plate and a negative plate, then there always appear a potential. Okay, understand this. When I put two plates, one positive, one negative, so there is always have potential. What does this potential means? That the electron will move towards positive plate. Okay, so this tendency we always say potential. That when I apply two plates of different charge, so the electron will move towards the positive plate. So this is potential. Let's say I have applied a potential of 10 volt. So the potential is always represented by volt, V-O-L-T. Volts, we say volts when we have larger numbers, and for the sign we just say V. So this potential, let's say I have taken 10 volt, and let's say you have 100 electrons present in between this space. So can you tell me almost how many electrons will these positive plate will be able to attract?
100.
Not necessarily 100.
Yeah, near to 100.
Okay, let's take
Sir, how can you calculate like that?
we cannot calculate exactly. We cannot calculate how many it can attract, but we can take a rough idea. So I am taking a small value. Okay, so in terms of potential, this 10 volt is a small value. Okay, it is a small value. Let me put another value also. Let's say 2 volt and a 100 volt. So I am taking these three values. Okay, so among these three values, the 10 volt is very small. So I can take a rough guess that it will be able to attract like 20 electron. Okay, I'm just taking a guess because I'm like trying to explain you that how this volt, the change of value of this volt affect the attraction of these electron. So let's say I have taking 20 volt potential. So let's say it is attracting more than 20 electrons, 50 electron, let's say. And if I apply 100 volt, it will attract all of the 100 electron. Okay, so let me say it again. So do not go for these value. I am just comparing. Okay, I am comparing that what is the difference between 10 volt, 20 volt, 100 volt. Okay, so if you have low potential, this volt is potential. This value what I'm writing is potential. So if you have low potential, then it will be able to attract less number of electrons towards it. Okay, did you get it? So if
Yes,
you
sir.
have low potential, it will attract low number of electrons. If you have high potential, let's say 100 volt, so it will be able to attract many number of electrons, more than this, the amount which was attracted by 10 volt. So it will attract high number of electrons. So this is the significance of the value of potential, that if you have more potential, it will attract more number of electrons. It will apply high energy to attract these electrons. If you have less potential, then it won't be able to attract all of the electrons, but it will attract some, but small quantity of these electrons. Okay, so this is what volt means. Volt, we say volt, we say voltage also. Okay, fine. So I here we understood that what volt is. Okay, so the voltage is the amount of energy,
Tendency of
yes, tendency or the
attracting.
amount of energy present between these two plates, with which it is able to move these electrons between these two plates. So I have answered you one question, that how these electrons are moving. These electrons are not moving on its own when you apply potential. So now do you understand what does this potential mean? When I
Yes, sir.
say that there is a potential there, so what do you understand by that?
There is some energy applied for the electron or particle to move.
Exactly. So there is some energy, and this energy is applied by some plates. You can say plates, or you can say some charge. Okay. How this energy is coming? That there somewhere, let's say close to it or far from it, there is some charge, positive charge or negative charge, that is either attracting it or repelling it. Okay. So whenever I say that there is a potential, that means there is attraction or repulsion going on. Okay, so how these electrons are moving? These electrons are either attracted by something, or these electrons are repelled by something. So when these are attracted or repelled, these electrons will move to the path in which they are not restricted. Okay, if they are provided one wire, if this is a wire, so the electrons will move along this wire. Okay, when we apply potential, because this is the only path available, these electron cannot go out of wire. Okay, right? Let's say you are given a road which is covered from right and left, so you will always move to in the road. Okay, these, let's say to right and left of these road, there is a concrete wall, so thick wall that you cannot penetrate towards it. If you crash also, you will stay inside, you cannot go outside. So that is the condition for these electrons. When there is a wire and you apply potential, these electron will always move inside this wire. They can never go outside this wire. Okay, so this is how electrons move. So I have answered you one question, that how these electrons are moving. These electrons are not moving on its own.
Sir, can we say
Whenever
that potential is type of force?
potential is a type of force, correct? Potential is a type of force which is uh, forcing these electrons to move. Okay, okay, fine. So we know about potential. Volt. Volt is unit of potential. Okay. Same way there is ampere. So ampere is related to current. So right now I was telling that, let's say this is a wire. And these electrons are moving in this direction. So can you tell me the direction of the current?
So from right to left.
From right to left, correct.
Yeah, but so can you just explain why like what is current?
Current is the flow of electrons.
Ah,
Whenever
okay.
there is a flow of electrons, there is a current. And what is the direction of this current? The
So, but
direction,
Opposite to the flow of electrons.
yes, the direction of this current is towards the flow of positive charges, or we can say opposite to the flow of negative charges.
Sir, then what is resistance?
We will come to it.
so
Right now, tell
ah,
me one thing. Here I have put two plates, positive and negative. If the electron is moving towards left, where will the positive, let's say proton, where will the proton will move?
To
from
the negative.
to right.
To right. So the positive charge will move towards right. Okay. So that means the direction of these two are complementary. If an electron is moving towards the left, the positive will move towards the right. Okay. And the direction of current is always the direction of the positive charges. That means if electrons are moving to the right, the current will move to the left.
So is it because of proton positive charges or like negative charges the bulb is glowing?
Yes, it is due to the this movement. You cannot say alone, but let's say if you have stationary, if these two electrons are stationary, it cannot glow any bulb. But if these electrons are moving, and in that case, then these will provide us the glow of the bulb.
Sir,
So
then
whenever,
we can't say that the flow of electrons is current, right? We have to say that the flow of protons is current because current is related to the protons, right?
okay, so as you know, the mass of proton and electron. Can you tell me the mass of electron? Don't Google it, but if you know, then only tell. So mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. Can you imagine how much is this?
Very small. So
Very small. This is very small. 10 to the power minus 31. That goes very, very, very negligible. Where is mass of proton? It is 1000 times this 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg.
sir, that's
So
9.1 into 10 to the power minus 20 8. So yeah, 28.
that you calculate for your understanding. But right now I'm telling that it is 1000 multiplied by 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. So what does this information tell you?
Proton is heavier than electron.
Exactly. So proton is 1000 times heavier than electron. So can you imagine if the proton is this much heavier, can it be able to move towards
Your voice is breaking.
this proton will not be able to move so freely. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
this proton, this will not be able to move so easily as compared to electrons. Since the mass of electron is very small, it will be able to move very freely. Okay, so you understood this concept that the protons are very
Sir,
heavy. Yes, right.
sir, but sir, what is the highest number of electrons?
Highest number of electrons can be infinity.
Okay, sir. Sir, because when we use chemical reactions,
Mhm.
we only use 2 to 8, right? Between 1 to 8.
We use
Sir, like the teacher told us that during chemical reactions, we use electrons from 1 to 8 only.
1 to 8.
Yes, sir. Like that's what we wrote as notes in the book.
No, that you cannot say something as 1 to 8. There must be some unit attached to it. Either it could be 1 to 8 mole, okay,
Sir,
or something else.
I think I'm a bit confused. Could you explain it once again?
Okay, which part you are confused? Can you tell me?
Sir, when
Okay,
we do
you are
the
asking the
yes, sir.
how much electrons. Okay, so I told you that the mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. So when you say that you have a square shaped box,
Yes, sir.
okay, when you have a square shaped box and you want to know that how many electrons are there,
Yes, sir.
okay, so you always deal these kind of thing as in terms of mole. Okay, when I say that there are 1 mole of electrons in this box, what does that mean? That there are 6.023 into 10 power 23 electrons.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you know what the 1 mole is? The 1 mole, have you heard about 1 mole?
No, sir.
Okay, you haven't heard about mole.
Sir, the teacher never mentioned it while she was teaching us the chapter.
Mhm. I got it. I got it. Your teacher is very much experienced than I am. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
I tell you this thing like the teacher is teaching 8th class, 7th class for so many years. This is the first time I'm teaching 8th class. So right, that's why sometimes I get confused that do you know these terms or not. That's why I keep on asking you that do you know mole or not. Okay, so your teacher is experienced, very much experienced than me. So she knows how much you know, how much is your understanding, and how much you can get if she says any word. Okay, so you don't know about mole. So don't worry. Hmm, I won't use mole. That I will say that if you want to know that there are how many number of electrons are there in a box, you always say in terms of a value. Let's say I took a value 6 into 10 power 23. Okay, so this is a very small number. Okay,
Yes, sir.
don't take it as that this box like
Sir,
this box.
I
Can you see
got
it?
confused. The teacher made us draw a diagram, so I thought it was that. So I got confused.
No, no.
Yes, sir.
You cannot say about like there are 8 electrons or 1 electron. Never. 8 electron are nothing.
Sir,
Negligible.
like he's telling maybe like in some solutions there are like SO4 and then to the like on the top it will be like SO4 like -2 or something like
Okay, SO4 minus 2. Like
so
this.
maybe he's telling -2 is the number of electrons.
No. Okay, so these are two different things. If you talk about this compound, so in compound, when uh, you say that there is -2, that means this compound is lacking 2 electrons. Okay, this compound itself is very small. Okay, but when you say that you want to know that there are, take a very small box. Okay, any box you can hold between your 2 fingers. You take a small box and you want to know that how many electrons are there, then that electrons are more than 10 to the power 23. Fine. So these are two different things. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right?
Yes, sir. It's
Understood?
clarified. I got a bit confused.
Okay, no,
Yes,
no
sir.
worries, no worries. Okay, we dealt with the motion of these, and
So you're
now,
telling what is ampere?
okay, yes, I was telling ampere, correct. So like I told, volt, ampere, ampere is a unit of current. Okay, so you asked me that why we are taking the direction of these, why that, like you said that why we say that the motion of electron is current, why not protons? So I told you, like I explained, that the mass of protons is very heavy compared to electrons. So protons cannot move from one position to other position so easily. Okay. Just wait a second. Wait a second. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right.
Oh, sir, I thought you weren't speaking, so that's what. Sir, can you just scroll up a bit? I'm just writing down the notes.
Now can you see?
Yes, sir.
I'll make it a little bit small. Okay, so why we say that, so we come to that point that the protons are very heavy. So we always consider the moment of electrons as the moment of, we always use electrons as the quantity which we need to, okay, current. So we always take electron as the carriers of current. Whenever there is a motion of electrons in some direction, the current is always to the opposite of this direction. If this electron is moving from left to right, this current will move from right to left. Okay, why we are taking electron? Because the protons are very heavy, it cannot move. But since electrons are moving from left to right, that means the direction of the positive charges will always from right to left. So we take the direction as that of current. Do you understood?
Yes, sir.
I hope that I haven't confused you more.
No, sir.
Okay.
So then what is resistance?
Okay. Resistance is, let's say you are moving in your cycle
Sir, is
and
it?
you,
The opposite
got
force
it.
that is
Sir, I
pushing
got.
us
Uh,
back is air resistance.
sir,
yes, Karthik.
yeah, the electrons are held up in the shells of the atoms because of the electromagnetic force, right?
Correct.
So when they're moving to the conductor, the nucleus of the atom, the nuclei of the atoms are attracting the electrons.
Mhm.
But the positive charge on the other side is more, uh, so the electrons are going on that side. And the resistance offered
Correct.
by these nuclei is the resistance we're talking about, is it?
That also, yes, the resistance offered by these nuclei. Also, let me explain what I was explaining here. Let's say you are going on a cycle and you are going on a cycle on a clear road. Okay, and there are some breakers, some pit holes on the road. Okay, and some other stones or something are there on a road. So technically this road is very bad, and it has pit holes, it has breakers. Okay, and I need, let's say Harshit is driving this cycle, and Harshit need to go very fast. So can you tell me, Harshit, will you be able to go fast on this road?
No, sir,
No. Why?
because of the loss of friction.
Oh yes, because of obstruction due to these. Okay, these
Where
these are
where road?
restricting your motion. Okay, so these obstacles are restricting your motion. So this is resistance. They are applying a resistance to your motion. Okay, so this is resistance, that you want to move on this road, but due to the obstacles on this road you cannot move very swiftly. Okay, so instead of this road I take a road which is very good quality. This road is very good, good concrete is there on this road, and it is clear, nothing, no pit holes, no breaker, no stones or anything. It is very clear, so you will be able to move very fast. Okay, so this the road in the red color offered no resistance, whereas road in the black, this road, this is providing high
Sir,
resistance.
but it is almost impossible to have no resistance, right, sir? Like not impossible, sir, because even in the nice road also there is air resistance, right?
Okay, we are understanding concept only, we are not going in that much detail that it is no zero or anything. Right now we need to understand what is resistance. So all of you guys, did you understood what are low resistance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anything which hinder your movement, anything which hinder your movement is resistance. Karthik, did you get it? What is resistance?
Sir, like
Yes, sir.
Others, Purujit, did you get it? What is resistance?
sir, why is
Purujit,
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
wait, Ashwit, wait. So this is one thing. You ask, I will tell you, and then only you can ask doubt. Okay, otherwise we won't be able to move. Okay, so I will tell you that this concept is over, and then you can ask me doubt. Fine, don't ask in between. Fine. Purjit, did you understood what is resistance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me what is resistance?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Resistance is like what is the like the so it's
Okay,
it's the
see here.
stop, like it's like the stop of the current, like the photon, like
Okay, wait. Now see here, Purjit. Okay, so I am taking, you are moving in which school are you studying, Purjit?
GLS, sir.
Which V?
What?
Which school have you said?
GLS.
GLS. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Have I written correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is full form of GLS?
Global in GEMS Legacy School.
James Legacy School. Okay, very good school. So, how many classrooms does this school have?
Maybe like 50 classrooms.
50 classroom. Okay. So when there, let's say you want to go washroom in between the class, okay, and the teacher has allowed you that you can go, and you move out of your class and you go to the washroom. Okay, this is one scenario. Did you understood this first scenario? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm taking second scenario. Is like the bell has rung and all of you are free to go home, but now also you want to go washroom. Okay. The 50
Sir.
classroom, the students of all these 50 classroom have come out, and you need to go to the washroom, which is like, let's say, somewhere far from your classroom.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, will you be able to go to the washroom easily, or you have to put some effort, like you have to make a way through these children?
Yes, sir. So we have to make like so like the particles are like, so to go against the particles, the resistance. Yeah.
Resistance, very good. So this is resistance, that there is something present in your way, in your path. Something is present in your path which is obstructing your motion. You want to go, but the particles are obstructing your motion. You cannot go easily. So this is resistance. Resistance.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Pujit, tell me, in which let's say the scenario number one, does this first scenario have low resistance or high resistance?
There's high resistance.
No, for first scenario in which there you are going alone to the washroom.
Low resistance because there are no
Okay,
students.
no students. Okay. The second scenario, does it have low resistance or high resistance?
High resistance.
Very good. And now, okay, sister has left. Okay, fine. Karthik, you were asking me something about this resistance only. Okay, you were asking the resistance in respect of the nucleus. So the
Yeah.
nucleus is
Because
also
of the
applying resistance.
electromagnetic force.
Yes, it is applying electromagnetic force. Now tell me, is there only one nucleus present, or is there many nucleus
So
present
many nuclei.
in that one?
So
So
many.
many. So okay, so everyone will try to apply some electromagnetic force, right?
Yes, sir.
Or there are many electrons present in that area, so that means there will be resistance also, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are some factors due to which you feel resistance in a wire. The electrons will feel resistance in a wire. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. So let's finish this fast. So you are confused between volt, ampere. So ampere is the unit of current. Did you understood what is current and how the motion of electrons lead to current?
Yes, sir. Ampere is the flow of current at a specific part in a unit time.
You can say we always say current in terms of ampere. It is
Oh,
the value.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
So let's say you are saying that you are given 2 ampere current. So you never say that 2 current is moving. You always say 2 ampere current is moving. So this is the unit. Likewise, if someone asks you what is your height, you never say that my height is 6. You always say 6 foot. Okay. So this unit is necessary. This unit is telling that what is this 6? 6 can be 6 kg, 6 can be 6 liter, 6 can be 6 meter also. Okay,
6 can be 6 centimeters.
6 centimeter also. So that's why unit is necessary. Rightwise, the current has unit which is ampere. So similarly, there is power. If you see a glow on a bulb, so that bulb has some power due to which it is glowing. So this glow is giving us power which is in the unit of watt. So
Yeah.
you cannot say that this glow, this bulb is giving 2 power.
Yeah.
What is 2 power? 2 can be 2 volt be also, 2 can be 2 ampere also. Okay, it can be anything. But if you say 2 watt, that means it is giving out 2 watt power. It is giving 2 watt power. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so you take out some standard units. Okay, Google it. Google, search for standard units and read it once. Okay, so you will get what what kind of units there are and what these units are used for. Like unit for current is ampere, unit for potential is volt. Okay, unit of charge is coulomb, unit of power is watt, unit of energy is joules, unit of energy is joules. Okay, likewise. Now tell me, do you guys have any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay,
No.
others? Ashwath, Harshad, Purjit, any doubt?
Sir, sir, like energy or resistance is like obstructing the flow of electrons, right, sir? Resistance like obstructs the
Resistance
flow,
is obstructing the
obstructs
flow of
the flow of
electron. Yes,
electrons. So only less number of electrons can be passed through, can pass through, right, sir?
yes.
Like,
So
is it like
if resistance is high, the flow is low. Okay,
so,
understood now?
sir? So, for example, there are like 100 electrons, sir. So, if the resistance like there is a resistance, so only less like 20 electrons can pass through. Sir, is it like
Correct.
the only like this number of electrons can pass, or like is it like this like electric current?
You
The flow of electric
okay?
current is low, something.
Flow of electric current is low. Okay, so if something has high resistance, that means the flow of electric current is low. If something
Sir,
has
so
low, Mhm.
the electrons carrying electricity, like due to the resistance, this energy is released, right, sir? Like,
Energy released.
like,
What?
like, for example, like there is some electricity, sir. Like, electricity is passing in the circuit because of the resistance. This, it's obstructing the resistance is obstructing that flow. So because that electrons are remained in the same position,
Not same position. Will never remain in same position and give current. What does the current mean?
They'll be flowing continuously.
Flow of electrons. So what does this high resistance means? That there will be low current. What does this low current means? That very few electrons will be able to move through that part.
So then why is heat produced?
Why?
Due to resistance. Why is heat produced?
Why is heat produced? Due to this also. Like I gave you one scenario of Purujit, like Purujit is moving through first scenario in which Purujit was moving alone, and second scenario if Purujit is moving through these many number of children. So let's say you want to go to the washroom very quickly. You have very high emergency that every second counts. If you want to be able to reach to the washroom, you will do it in the way only. So you are in a hurry. You want to go very fast. So in that way, you will collide some student. Okay, you will collide some student, and that student will also collide to you. He will push you. Okay, you will collide to some other students. So that way, there is some heat. Okay, due to that collision, there is some heat. That is the same thing in electrons also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Karthik, Purjit, any doubt?